Good afternoon. It's Jennifer Redmond Knight, your guide to partnership building. And today we're continuing our conversation around coalition building. And we're particularly focused on a topic that has caused lots of angst and frustration at times, confusion at other times. And that is the roles of staff versus volunteers or coalition members. And while this varies considerably depending upon where you are, what I've discovered is it is essential for your coalition to succeed, for you to have some staff, some paid staff who can be dedicated to moving things forward. If you've ever been a part of a group that's an all-volunteer group, you can probably say, oh my goodness, no kidding, because you can have lots of conversations and lots of meetings, but how do you move things forward? And it's not that volunteers don't want to, they just don't have the capacity to. So you really have got to have folks dedicated to that. So what does that mean staff do? In many ways, provide leadership and infrastructure, meeting planning, work plans, budgets. Sometimes they may be known as a glorified party planner. Other times people may be a little disgruntled, feeling like a glorified secretary. But all of this is really, how do you get these people to come together, follow up on things, often provide a spokesperson kind of situation, and just keep everything moving together. From a volunteer perspective, and really your members, the roles for them are usually to really contribute expertise and experience that they provide on the subject matter. They're not going to probably have time to coordinate meetings and bring people together, but they can help maybe facilitate that conversation. Staff may be facilitating as well. I know I do this all the time in a staff or faculty type role, but sometimes your volunteers have that interest and expertise as well. The biggest importance here is to coordinate and communicate between staff and volunteer and members. And really, in order to do that, you need to have conversations and kind of lay out what your expectations are and what can be done, and find out from folks what makes sense for them. That's one of the best ways to kind of keep things moving along and keep people from getting a little bit grumpy. If folks are not playing the role that people expect them to play and nobody's talking about it, it really makes coalition building quite difficult. So I'd love for you guys to provide some comments on what has worked for you, or some ideal roles that you have seen, staff versus volunteers, in the comment section. And if you haven't yet gotten a copy of my free resource on emotional intelligence and partnership building, then I'll provide a link there as well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Thanks again for joining. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.